Hey guys, go grab yourself a cup of your favorite tea because it is, ooh, I almost spilled it. It is tea time. I am having a herbal blend with jasmine today. Oh, delicious. And today I wanted to talk to you about something that I think pretty much everyone that's on YouTube will experience at some point. YouTubers changing, or if you are a YouTuber, getting the comment that you have changed over the years or compared to older videos. I've just been thinking about this lately and I just wanted to sit down and talk about that for a while because I think I know where this comes from and why it is that people think YouTubers change so much. I'm guilty of it myself, both of thinking other people have changed and changing myself. So I think in order to understand what's going on here, we first need to realize what YouTube is. It is so easy for people on YouTube or people that watch YouTube videos to feel a very deep and close connection to the YouTuber or to the content creator and to feel like they are actually friends with the person and like they know the person really well. But first of all, it is, I know this is a cliche, but it's so important to understand that a person that makes YouTube videos doesn't share every single aspect of their lives. And you don't actually know as much about a YouTuber as you probably think you do. For example, I know many people, including myself, tend to focus on the good and kind of gloss over bad parts of life on YouTube. And even if people do talk about the bad things in life, then it is still kind of curated, edited. You never get to see the really raw, true version of a person on YouTube. A YouTube video is a really strange thing. It's a very unique thing in the sense that it is a absolutely perfect time capsule. When you record a YouTube video, you have a very clear, vivid image of a person in that exact moment. So now that I'm recording this video, you get to see me exactly the way I am, the way I look, the way I talk, the room I am in. You can even kind of see what type of weather it is outside. It is just a perfect time capsule. All of my videos are perfect time capsules. And when you go all the way back to my first YouTube video, then you get a perfect time capsule of Loepsie in 2008. So just try to remember yourself and how you were in 2008, because when I think back to 2008, I don't think I have changed that much. I mean, yes, my interests have changed a little bit, I've gotten a little bit older, but I mean, nothing major. I don't feel like I've turned into a completely different person, and you probably feel the same way about your 2008 self. I mean, you are the same person. But if you were to actually look at a picture of yourself from 2008, you might notice something that you've actually remembered. For example, I'm always a little bit startled by how thin my eyebrows were back then, and that is something that I just don't realize at all, that the shape of my eyebrows has changed. But it is something that has changed about me. And if you were to watch a video from 2008 and then compare it to this video that I'm filming right now, you would notice, I mean, the eyebrows would be so noticeable right away, even though I personally don't think I have changed that much in like the way I look, just because the change has been so gradual. So even when I look back at pictures of myself, I feel like I've changed less than when I look back at videos of myself, where I can see myself in the way I'm moving, in the way I'm talking. The thing is, a YouTube video is such a complete, perfect time capsule that it leaves no room at all to interpretation and memory. It is what it is, and it's all in there. So even though I, as a person, may feel like I haven't changed, the proof is right there that I have indeed changed, even though it hasn't been anything major. Let me try and just make a comparison for you. Say, after filming this video, I go to the bathroom and I bleach my hair for 30 seconds. Then I come back tomorrow and I film another video. You won't notice anything different about me. Nothing will have changed. And after I finish filming that video, I will once again go and bleach my hair for 30 seconds. And the next video, you won't notice any change. But in, say, half a year, I will have gone from brown to platinum blonde hair. And you will barely have noticed, because the change has been so gradual. But if you were to then, in half a year, look back, watch this video again, you would be like, oh my god, she has changed so much. Then all the other people will be like, no, she hasn't changed at all, nothing's changed. Until you look back at the older video. The problem with YouTube is you have all these little time capsules that can span over 10 years, and you can just hop between them and not even realize that you are actually watching a video from 10 years ago and that the person that made the video is now a completely different person, whether they realize it or not, whether anything major has happened or not. People just change, because I may not actually go and bleach my hair for 30 seconds after I film this video, but I will go out, do the groceries, talk to the lady at the cash register, read my favorite blog, watch the news, and these will all be small, insignificant experiences in my life, but they will change me just ever so slightly, like bleaching my hair for 30 seconds would have. And even though you won't notice a difference in me tomorrow, I will in fact be a different person. I will never be the same Lucy that I am right now filming this very video. And even if I wanted to be, even if I did all that I could to stay the same, I can't because I'm an actual living person. I'm not a character. Nobody's writing my script, nobody's writing my story for me, nobody can guarantee that my character will not develop or will develop in a way that is desirable to the viewer. I'm an actual person and I change, just like every actual person changes, whether they want to or not. It's just, it happens. So even though I don't think I've changed much as a person at all, when you look at all of these perfectly preserved time capsules on my YouTube channel from, 2 years back, 4 years back, 6 years back, 9 years back, then you will notice that yes, I have indeed changed, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I am a different person. I will be a different person again tomorrow. It is just what humans do. It is completely natural and it is completely okay. It is good. Change is good, especially for people. And very specifically for me, I have never been as happy as I am now. I have completely moved forward since I was old Lucy back in my parents' bedroom with my thin eyebrows and poster of my favorite folk band up on the wall. And I do think it is good to realize this when you're watching YouTube videos, that you are in fact jumping back and forth years and years and years, and things have actually happened in those years that you don't know about, things that you don't see on YouTube, especially when you're just randomly watching videos from your recommended box or something like that. You won't realize that there is a timeline that you're not following. And jumping back and forth in a timeline is always confusing. But on YouTube it's extra confusing because you might not even realize that you are doing it. And I do understand how frustrating it is, because when you like a person one day and then they start changing into something that is less to your liking, it can be frustrating, especially because you're not getting the whole picture, you're not seeing where these changes are coming from, why they're happening. They're not as gradual for you as they may be for the person that is experiencing the changes, because again, YouTube videos are just moments, fragments from someone's life, and it's just kind of weird and confusing as a viewer, especially because you do have such a close personal connection to the YouTuber, but it is like a one-way thing. Like, I actually think of you guys as my friends, but in reality I don't actually know you. Like, I don't know anything about you guys' lives. I know some of your usernames and what you do and stuff like that, but you know so much about me, and I talk to you as if you were my friends, but I don't actually know you guys. YouTube relationships between YouTubers and viewers are just such a strange thing, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love having this weird kind of online friendship with people that know so much about me. It is really strange, and I myself too have to remember that they don't actually know me, that they just know the kind of online version of me, which is very close to the real version, but it is a little bit more polished, I have to be honest. Like, I don't swear in videos. I can be a little bit of a bitter person, cynic, and I'm a pessimist, and I can be quite grumpy, and I don't like to have that in my videos because I want my videos to be a happy place. So that is a side of me that you just don't know, but it is definitely here, and it's just, yeah. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. I just feel like this is why people change on YouTube and why it's so frustrating to watch them change when you have zero influence on them, but you kind of like know so much about them. And I think that makes it extra frustrating because you can't influence them maybe as much as you would like. This is just how I feel about YouTubers that I watch, not necessarily about you guys influencing me or anything, but I understand from both viewpoints because I've been on both sides. I'm a big fan of some YouTubers, and I am one myself as well, so I can understand both sides, and it is frustrating from both sides. I mean, hearing that you've changed when you feel like you haven't and you don't really know where it's coming from is really frustrating because you don't know what to do about it and how to kind of fix it, even if you're not sure you want to fix it. And watching a YouTuber change and not being able to pinpoint what it is and why you feel a little bit uncomfortable with it is really hard as well. But I think this is the reason. The reason is because we get such perfectly isolated little glimpses into their lives, and there is so much more going on than what we see, and that is YouTube. That is the strange world we live in today. So I would absolutely love to hear how you guys feel about this. Specifically, if you are one of the people that has ever left me a comment about me having changed, because I have gotten them every now and then. No hard feelings whatsoever. But I'm just really curious what exactly it is about me that has changed, you feel like, and if there's any other YouTubers that you've kind of experienced this change with, and just tell me your experiences. What has it been? How did you feel about it? I would just love to know your thoughts about this. So, as always, it is tea time. Feel free to chime in the comments. I would love to read loads of your opinions. But I do think I'm gonna end the video here because I've been blabbing on forever and this story is going nowhere, I feel like. So I'm just gonna wait for your guys' comments and then just gonna continue on in the comment section. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be notified of all my new videos. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I will have a link in the description box. Thank you so much to all of my patrons so far. I really appreciate you guys. I will have another video here that you may also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!